Hey, it's 11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K Universe Mode. We're back for another episode of SmackDown. And we are kicking tonight's edition of SmackDown off with some singles action. Drake Maverick making his way to the ring. Drake Maverick, of course, the manager of current Mr. Money in the Bank holder EC3. EC3, we now know who he will be facing at SummerSlam in a no-holds-barred match. And that is the man Drake Maverick is taking on tonight. This man, the head of the Roman Empire, Roman Reigns. Roman making his way down the ring. Of course, Roman joined forces with Daniel Bryan recently to team up against EC3 and Drake Maverick. Roman Reigns, not a fan of the way that EC3 walked in and was handed an opportunity. Of course, Roman Reigns, his most recent pay-per-view matchup was against The Fiend Bray Wyatt, who we haven't seen since when The Fiend dominated Roman Reigns in that night. But now Roman Reigns, he takes on Drake Maverick in our opening contest. So it's going to be Maverick against Roman Reigns. Here we go. Reigns and Drake Maverick, here we go. Reigns with a flying clothesline. As Reigns picks him up, and Roman Reigns pops him up, and powerbomb. Superman punch. And now Reigns calling for the end with a spear to Maverick. And just like that, message sent to EC3. Huge win for Roman Reigns. Message sent to his SummerSlam opponent. Mr. Money in the Bank better be watching closely. Let's see what's going down on the rest of SmackDown. So, of course, Roman Reigns got the win in our opening contest against Drake Maverick. Nikki Cross got a victory over Ember Moon. Grand Metalik continues his good run of form lately as he knocked off Bo Dallas. Sami Zayn got a win over Dolph Ziggler. Remember, Zayn faces Nakamura in a loser leaves SmackDown match next week at SummerSlam. And up next, we've got the Usos versus the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Revival. Talk about the main event when we get there. As here come the Usos. We're still trying to figure out who are going to be the number one contenders for the SmackDown Tag Team titles at SummerSlam. Could it be the Usos? As the Usos make their way to the ring, we haven't seen them in the title picture in a little while. But what better way to get yourself in the title picture than a match with the champions? As here come two men who I'm quite frankly, as just a man of respect, disgusted with. The Revival make their way to the ring. Last week, the Revival were guests on Christian's Peep Show, and they laid out the legend, Captain Charisma, which, as I say, I just find frankly disgusting. And now the Revival tonight take on the Usos. As I believe it's going to be Jimmy starting off with Dash here, so here we go. It's Jimmy Uso with a big forearm smash immediately. You could hear the fans behind the Usos firmly in this matchup as Dash Wilder takes out the knees. Jimmy Uso, though, kicks him in the head and knocks him back. And Jimmy Uso grabs Dash Wilder, elbows him in the back. And Jimmy with another forearm. As Jimmy Uso now grabs Dash Wilder, but Dash Wilder, right hand to the ribs, and another, and a third. Dash Wilder now sends him in the corner, and Scott Dawson grabs him, and the Revival knee strike to the ribs of Jimmy. And Dash sends him off the ropes. Oh, and Jimmy Uso finding the counter, though. Grabs Dash Wilder, spins him around, throws him in the corner. Oh, bounces head first off the turnbuckle, though. And Dash Wilder grabs him. Dash Wilder grabs Jimmy Uso. And Dash Wilder takes him towards the corner, puts him in the corner. Tag made, Scott Dawson is in. And oh, the Revival. Big spinebuster leg drop combo. Is Jey Uso trying to get involved. Referee going to disqualify the Usos if that happens, though. And the Revival now standing tall, knocking down Jimmy Uso there as Dawson is legal. Kicks him and turns him over. Jimmy Uso in some serious trouble. Takes out the arm. Scott Dawson picks him up. Scott Dawson. No, Jimmy Uso turns him around. Oh, and Dash Wilder right hand to the head. Down goes Dash Wilder for his troubles, and now Jimmy Uso grabs him, throws him in the corner of the Usos. Now a counter from Scott Dawson. And Jimmy Uso finds the counter, knocks him back. Right hand knocks him in the corner. Tag made. Here comes Jey Uso. Usos. Double super kick to Scott Dawson. And now Jey Uso up to the top rope. And Jey. Big diving headbutt. Jey Uso now picks him up. Jey. Right hand. And another. Jey Uso knocking him back. And Scott Dawson shoves him back. Scott Dawson, whoa, gets rolled through by Jey Uso. 1, 2. Oh, almost had him. Went for a spinning wheel kick. Dawson out of the way. And Scott Dawson grabs him. Sidewalk slam backbreaker takes him down. Scott Dawson now. Looks like he might be going for a tag to Dash. But no, he gets knocked into the ropes. And an elbow strike, though, connects. Scott Dawson grabs Jey Uso, and Scott Dawson has him. Dawson throws him in the corner. And, oh, here we go. Hangs Jey Uso out to dry on the ropes, upside down. Kicks him, knocks him down. And now Scott Dawson goes down. There's a chop from Jey Uso. And Jey. Right hand. And another. Here we go. Jey Uso. No, Scott Dawson knocks him back. Kicks him in the ribs. And Scott Dawson, with a Northern Lights, takes him down. Scott Dawson now drags Jey Uso away from the ropes. Tag made. Dash Wilder in. And Dash Wilder picks him up. Dash Wilder sends Jey off the ropes. Dash. No. Jey counters. And Jey Uso throws him in the corner. Went for a tag. Dash knocks him back. Dash Wilder kicks him in the ribs. Picks him up and Has him up. Dash Wilder taking him towards the corner. No, Jey Uso fighting out of it. Jey Uso forearm strike. Dash Wilder though. Side Russian leg sweep connects. And Dash keeps him isolated though. Dash looking to choke out Jey Uso now. And Jey Uso in some trouble as Dash picks him back up. And Dash looking to take him down. Working over the neck and knocks down Jey. Jey Uso, dazed and confused, down on the mat. Being choked out again by Dash Wilder. That's an illegal choke. Don't know why the official's not doing anything about it. As Dash Wilder now throws him off the ropes, and Dash, no, a kick to the ribs from Jey. And Jey now throws him in the corner. Tag made. Jimmy is in. The Usos looking for it again. Double super kick. And Jimmy picks Dash Wilder up in a seated position now. Picking him back up to his feet. Went for a right. Counter from Dash. Now Jimmy knocking him back. Has him against the ropes. And oh! Well, Jimmy Uso getting fired up. We got us a flying Uso. And now, Jimmy throws him back in the ring. Up to the top rope. Jimmy Uso. Oh, went for the splash. Nobody home. Dash picks him back up. Dash Wilder has him up. Fireman's carry takes him down with a backbreaker. Dash Wilder turns him over. And Dash now into a crossface on Jimmy. Jimmy trying to slip out of it. Jimmy Uso slips out of it. Gets caught. And Dash throws him into the corner. Tag made. Dawson is in. Off the ropes into Shatter Machine. 1, 2. The Revival get the win. The Usos, they came close a couple times here, but in the end, the Revival get the win. That Shatter Machine was all it took. Thing of beauty the Shatter Machine is. The Revival standing tall after their win. Well, what? What? That's Edge! What the hell is Edge doing here? Oh my god! Edge single-handedly taking it to the Revival. And there's Christian. Edge and Christian backing the Revival down. Remember, the Revival attacked Christian last week, and they're paying for it now as Edge with a spear. Edge and Christian lay out the Revival. Well, we wondered who would take on the Revival at SummerSlam. I think we have an answer. Main event up next. Well, our main event is up next. I haven't had a chance to talk about it yet, but well, let Big E talk first. This is a fatal four-way matchup tonight. The winner gets Tommaso Ciampa at SummerSlam.
Making his way to the ring from Ghana, West Africa, weighing in at 212 pounds, Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Kingston making his way to the ring. Kofi Kingston tonight looking for a big opportunity to get a shot at the Intercontinental title, a title he has held many times in previous eras of the WWE. Out next, a fan favorite here in the WWE universe, I'm sure. I like him. The Lone Wolf. Baron Corbin.
And his opponent, first, from Kansas City, weighing in at 275 pounds, Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin making his way to the ring. Could be a big opportunity for Baron Corbin. Now next is a man who's challenged for the Intercontinental title in the past. He challenged for it at Money in the Bank. He challenged for the WWE title at Backlash.
Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds,
Chad Gable. Gable, one of the most physically impressive superstars we have here in the WWE. Although, it's a fatal four-way. My notes aren't telling me who the fourth man is. Whoa, what?
And from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 215 pounds,
John Morrison? Well, we know John Morrison's Raw contract expired a few weeks ago when he lost to Bobby Lashley. But John Morrison is on SmackDown. So it's going to be Kofi Kingston, Baron Corbin, Chad Gable, and John Morrison in our Fatal 4-Way. So here we go as Corbin, beeline straight from Morrison. Corbin looking to break SmackDown's newest toy, it seems. As Gable sends Kofi over the top rope and out to the floor. Baron Corbin, right hand just decks John Morrison off the ropes, and another right hand. And John Morrison sent out the ropes. Corbin, no, Morrison finds the counter as Gable and Kingston right up on the ramp right now. Gable back into the ring. Corbin spins Morrison around. Baron Corbin has John Morrison, pops him up, power bombs him, stacks him up for the win. Morrison immediately kicks out. And Baron Corbin runs through Chad Gable now. And Baron Corbin, knee to the ribs of Gable as Kofi kicking out the legs of John Morrison. Corbin with a Falcon Arrow to Gable. And Kofi Kingston, Hurricane Rana to John Morrison. And now Kofi Kingston turns his attention to Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin, no. Counters with a right hand to Kofi. Kofi kicks him in the ribs. And Kofi knocking him back. Baron Corbin in trouble. Kofi throws him in the corner. And Kofi Kingston turns him around. Kofi throws Corbin into the corner. And now John Morrison attacking Kofi Kingston. Gable knocking him back. Chad Gable's got him against the ropes. Down goes John Morrison. Now Kofi Kingston's got Chad Gable. Takes out the arm. And Baron Corbin, no. Chad Gable chop blocks him. And Gable now goes after Kofi. Gable grabs him by the back of the neck. Chad Gable with Kofi Kingston. Taking him towards the ropes, but Kofi managing to fight out of it. And John Morrison throws a drop kick. Nobody home that time. Now, no, John Morrison in trouble. Kofi. Gutbuster. Gable with a chop. Kofi right hand. Kofi Kingston picks him up. And Kofi drops him. Oh, and Morrison runs right into a boot from Baron Corbin. And Kofi side rushing leg sweep to Chad Gable. And John Morrison and Kofi Kingston take down Baron Corbin. These two, of course, know each other very well. As Morrison winds up a punch and knocks down Kofi. Goes for a kick. Kofi swinging neck breaker. Kofi off the ropes with the boom drop. And Baron Corbin takes down Chad Gable. Baron Corbin breaks it up. Kofi flying clothesline to Baron Corbin. And Corbin just shoves down John Morrison. Baron Corbin just looking to shut down everyone in this matchup. Down he goes. Baron Corbin picks Chad Gable back up. Grabs him by the throat. Chokeslam backbreaker to Chad Gable. And Kofi with Trouble in Paradise. And Corbin takes him out. Oh, come on, no. No, not like this. Oh, rope break saves the day. Now Baron Corbin with Chad Gable. Into End of Days. One, Kofi's there. On Kofi, grabs Corbin, suplexes him into a cover. Morrison there to break it up. All four men in the ring at the moment. And Kofi with a kick to the back. And John Morrison takes him. Oh, Gable! Gable! Trying to sneak away with it, but John Morrison pulls him off. And Morrison spin out leg drop to Kofi. And now Morrison. 1, 2. Kofi kicks out. Chad Gable going up top. What's Chad Gable looking for here? Gable. Hurricane Rana to Kingston. And John Morrison now throws Kingston over the top rope. Baron Corbin gets knocked back. Corbin gets caught with a clothesline. Morrison with another. Morrison off the ropes, hits him with one more. Gable throws Kofi back in the ring. And Corbin retreating under the ropes. And now John Morrison grabs Chad Gable and drops him. John Morrison, went for a right. Gable caught him. Chad Gable with John Morrison. Takes him down, has the leg, and takes out the leg. Kofi trying to get back to his feet. Chad Gable now with John Morrison. Into the corner. And Gable. The big German suplex. Into a cover. Kofi, stop clapping, start breaking. As Chad Gable almost walked away with the win there. Oh, Baron Corbin in the ring, standing all on his own now. And Chad Gable, well, trying to kick Kingston while he's down. Corbin turns him over. Turns Morrison over. Kofi. Kick to the ribs from Gable. And now Kofi throws him back in the ring. Corbin off the ropes. Right hand to the head of John Morrison. And now, Kofi with a chop to Baron Corbin. And now, Corbin rolls under the ropes. As Kofi Kingston decks Corbin with a right. And Kofi now stalking Chad Gable. Went for a right. Gable finds the counter. Gable sends Kofi into the corner. Gable. No, Kofi finds the counter. Trouble! Oh, went for trouble in paradise. Gable ducked it, though. And now Gable getting fired up. And Kofi picked back up by Gable. Chad Gable went for a clothesline. Hits it that time. Kofi ducks him. Kofi with a clothesline to the back. Now Corbin going after Morrison. Baron Corbin, right-handed John Morrison. Trouble in paradise from Kofi. As Baron Corbin a bit too distracted by John Morrison at the moment, it seems. Kofi turns Gable over. What? Referee not counting for some reason. Kofi clearly had the match won. The referee wasn't counting it for some reason. Kofi back up to his feet. Kofi, oh, grabs Corbin, rolls him through. Cover. And Kofi Kingston, 2. No, Corbin kicks out. And Kofi. Frankensteiner to Corbin. Now Chad Gable throws him over the top rope. Morrison, spin out neckbreaker. And now Morrison, moonsault into a cover on Corbin. And a rope break saves it. Drop kick to Chad Gable. As Kofi Kingston down on the outside. John Morrison stalking Baron Corbin. Turns him over. Kofi trying to get up on the outside. You can see him. As John Morrison might have Baron Corbin right where he wants him. Turns him around. Morrison drops Corbin with a neck breaker. Kofi with the stomp. And Kofi Kingston into a cover on Corbin. Rope break. Corbin's long legs do it again. Kick to the back. And head clap to Chad Gable. Chad Gable finds a counter. And Morrison into a cover. And Kofi and Gable both there to break it up. Now Gable going after Kofi. Corbin throws Morrison out of the ring. And Chad Gable takes down Kofi. Boot from Corbin. And Baron Corbin picks up Chad Gable. And a kick from Gable. And Gable standing over Corbin. And Chad Gable now looking to pick up Baron Corbin. Corbin with a back body drop. Drop kick from John Morrison, though. Morrison, cover on Corbin. Kofi tries to save it last second. Fortunately for him, Corbin kicked out. Trouble! Oh, went for trouble in paradise to Morrison. Instead now catches him. Kofi rolls him through. 1, 2. Kofi steals it. Kofi Kingston steals the #1 contendership. It could have gone anyway, but in the end, Kofi steals it. Kofi's going to SummerSlam to fight for the Intercontinental title. That's all we've got time for tonight. Thank you all for watching this episode of SmackDown End of Universe. As always, I've been Xander, and that was Universe.